Need an idea for a delicious, convenient dinner packed with veggies and protein that you can cook once and enjoy for days without getting bored? I've got you covered. I'm a registered dietitian who just got back from Italy and Greece, learning the best ways to eat a Mediterranean-style diet in the US. As you can imagine, pasta was everywhere on my trip. It's a valued part of the Mediterranean diet and not a food to be feared. Just because it has carbohydrate in it doesn't mean it's unhealthy. And did you know pasta has protein in it too? And it's easy to boost the nutrition of a pasta dish so you can enjoy it without worry. Whenever I ordered pasta on my trip, I always ordered veggies too, just for a more balanced meal. I think pretty much everyone loves pasta, me included, so in this video I'll show you a fresh, healthy recipe for easy Mediterranean pasta. Stick around for a bonus tip at the end to find out which convenience foods I used as time savers for this recipe that actually added nutrients. So, the ingredients. First is olive oil. It's a healthy fat and a staple in recipes from Greece and Italy. Garlic. I used 8 cloves. It may sound like a lot, but don't skimp here. It's the main contributor of flavor besides lemon and salt. Vegetable slaw. This was a 12-ounce bag of broccoli slaw from Fred Meyer. You could use a broccoli or a kohlrabi slaw, or simply shredded cabbage would work too. Sometimes you can find a cruciferous mix at Trader Joe's or grocery outlet with kale and broccoli. This dish is so forgiving. If it looks like too much veg for you, opt for more pasta and less veggies and it will still turn out great. You're going to cook this down to soften the broccoli. This dish is based on garlicky, cruciferous pasta from the Feasting at Home blog, but I've made some variations. Cruciferous is a certain group of vegetables with outstanding health benefits that includes broccoli, kale, cauliflower, cabbage, and bok choy. Next up is salt. Then, pasta water. What you didn't see is that I already pre-cooked some noodles and saved some of the cooking water. Stir this in. Then cover and let it steam for a bit, stirring occasionally. You might have noticed that the slaw was organic. It was on sale when I was shopping, so that's what I chose, but your groceries don't need to be organic to make a healthy meal. This recipe is incredibly versatile. It lasts for days in the fridge and reheats beautifully. Next up, whole grain pasta already cooked. Whatever shape makes you happy. I cooked half a pound of whole wheat spaghetti. The good news? This recipe is still healthy even if you use white pasta. Next is black pepper and lemon zest. You might be tempted to leave this out, but it really packs a punch of flavor and brightens the dish. Optional, but not shown here if you like heat, would be to add chili flakes. Once you get it served up, we can talk about toppings. I added Parmesan cheese, and the original recipe called for pine nuts, which are pretty expensive. And all nuts and seeds are similar nutritionally speaking, so I went with the least expensive option, which would be almonds, but you could also do sunflower seeds. What about other possible toppings? Before we add additional protein, you get 16 grams of protein already from the pasta, veggies, cheese, and almonds. In keeping with the plant-based focus of the Mediterranean diet, you could add brown, meatless sausage for 23 grams of protein per link, baked tofu for 18 grams for a few ounces, or frozen and defrosted mukamame soybeans for another 10 grams. Or of course you could add cooked chicken or canned fish. You could keep it interesting by adding a different protein each time you enjoy the leftovers. Ready for a bonus tip? Not all convenience foods are unhealthy. In this recipe I used pre-shredded broccoli slaw and pre-chopped garlic. It saved me so much washing and chopping time since I could just dump it in the skillet ready to go. Are you starting to think how you would build this easy Mediterranean pasta for yourself? Starting to think about trying some new products? My recommendation is the next time you're at the store, take a peek at the whole grain pastas and the pre-cut vegetables and consider giving them a go, and then enjoy some pasta.